in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Randall. Here's Grimes. Outside for Randall. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Halliburton against Brunson, and the shot goes down.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Halliburton against Brunson. Hield passes to Halliburton. And he converts the layup.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Brunson passes to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Shakes him, and then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Here's Grimes. Robinson, a screen on Hield. Barrett finds Robinson. Out left to the wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Randall, the pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Smith with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And that one is hammered home.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Randall. Left side Barrett. 3-pointer. On target from range.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that fact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. Here's Turner. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Randall, the pass to Robinson. Back to Randall. Out to the wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. They get it back. Here's Robinson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I think there are a lot of big men in this league who don't realize that Mitchell Robinson has that kind of quickness. They end up fouling him quite a bit.
Second free throw, no good. The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Hield. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Brunson against Halliburton. Here's Barrett. It's not going to go for him, so Indiana will take it the other way. Smith passes to Hield. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
Brunson finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Pass to Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. Left side, Brunson. Outside, Barrett. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brunson misses. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Nifty move. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Right wing. Back to Brunson. Pass to Grimes. The kick out to Brunson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Indiana closing out this quarter with a 7.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Knicks.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Smith. He's out there with Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
New York trailing. Here's Grimes. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Puts up a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor. And they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Brunson against Halliburton. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. The Pacers' shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Halliburton, starting closely.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Outside Brunson. Randall outside. 4-3. Rebounded by Hield.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles, getting aggressive and jamming it in.
For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Grimes. Oh, sweet move. Here's Robinson. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Hield passes to Turner. Back to Hield. Now here's Halliburton. This one for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Turner's got 12.
playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Brunson on the drive. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Grimes. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Robinson can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Smith, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Smith against Randall. Robinson passes to Randall. Shot to stop the run. No good off the glass. The Pacers have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Halliburton misses. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. They double Randall. Robinson in the post. Count the basket.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Brunson. For 3, Smith. The Pacers again can't hit. For New York, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Randall. They double Randall. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Second personal foul.
Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind.
McConnell outside. Over Rose. McConnell, good. McConnell's got his first points of the game. He gets it off. Oh, did he? He did. That's good. Thanks, Allie.
Pacers lead 34-19. That's the end of the first half with a score. The Knicks 19. The Pacers 34.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Topping out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Batase. And he jams it home with authority.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
And the Knicks with the possession here after the basket by Indiana.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
36-23.
McConnell with it, picked up by Rose. Toppin with a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Taylor. And that one drops for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Rose with the bucket.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Here's Batase. Here's McConnell. Goes back up. And there's the rejection. It's out of bounds to Indiana. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
One foul. Isaiah Hartenstein. First personal foul. Second team foul.
McConnell against Rose. Pass to Duarte. Here's Matherin. Fires from deep. Rose grabs the board. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. McConnell against Rose. Here's Taylor. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. And the Pacers lead by 13.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Rose. He got a piece of it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Matherin. Outside for McConnell. Here's Batase. And he makes it on the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Rose. He has 7. Reddish passes to Toppin. That three's off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now here's Rose. To the left wing. Here's Quickly. Chalk up 2 there.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Pacers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. McConnell against Rose. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McConnell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Quickly outside. Out to Rose. Duarte grabs the board for Indiana. They've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Toppin with a double team. Pass to Batase. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one misses. A difficult situation for New York. Here's Rose. And the layup is good off the glass. Rose has got 9.
I mean, how many times have you seen that? Derrick Rose driving, scoring, exerting his will on the game.
Pass to Duarte. Outside for McConnell. Here's Duarte, guarded by Quickly. Second chance effort. The shot by Duarte no good. The Knicks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Reddish passes to Quickly. Toppin outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Toppin just going right through the defense that time to earn a couple.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside heel. Here's the 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Rose right side. Pass to Hartenstein. 4 seconds left. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And so it's the Indiana Pacers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Buddy Hield. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the two guard.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Kicks it out to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Barrett. Randall's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Brunson against Halliburton. Randall with a steal. Outside Brunson. Off target with the three. Well, the Pacers shooting has been great this game. 58%. Halliburton on the attack. That one drops for him. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
It's Barrett on the wing. Randall, a screen on Hield. Barrett passes to Randall. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Outside Barrett, fires for three. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Hield. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Outside Barrett. Uses the glass on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they've won. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Halliburton against Brunson. Smith, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Randall. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. For Indiana, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 9th assist of the game now. Outside Brunson. It's stolen by Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Hield. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Grimes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Hield. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Slam home, and they call a foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Down low. Here's Grimes. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Coaches love to see ball moving, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Pass to Nembhard. Fires the three. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. New York, they're working against the clock now. There's 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Barrett passes to Robinson. Soft touch off the glass.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length, and when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Pacers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Halliburton.
With all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Barrett finds Robinson. They grab their own miss. Randall outside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Heald. And the free throw, no good.
Well, Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. He's just focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim, both for offense and obviously blocking shots, and deter guys from scoring on the inside. He does those two things very well.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for him. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's right in at the point. And the basket is good.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Angle with the ball, right on him. The shot's good from Brunson.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Brunson. 5 to shoot. Shot, high post. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Beal kicks to Avdia. Inside. The kick out to right. Driving in. There's Beal with the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
Now Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Brunson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. That one doesn't drop.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Back to Barrett. The pass to Grimes.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt, Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
And it's right with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Passes to Hachimura. Kicks it to Avdia. Outside, Beal. Clock at 6. It's right on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Indoors growing up around New York. What makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Stolen by Robinson. Right wing. 6. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Randle. It's deflected.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork his man and send it back.
And finished off by Avdia.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Beal. Randle passes to Robinson. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Avdia kicks to right. Beal drives in. And the wide open shot from Avdia hits the three-point bomb. Avdia's got 5.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Grimes passes to Robinson. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
And finished off by Wright.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Brunson kicks to Randall. And he drops it in from the low post.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Pass to Hachimura. 3-pointer. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Feel that? Here's your Knicks breaker backfield. Let's give it up for your Knicks breaker.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Washington out in front, up by 4. We'll get right back to the action.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Wizards.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard. There the group. New York will start the second one. It's stolen by Hachimura. Porzingis with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Pass to Hachimura. He kicks it to Avdia. Hachimura the pass to Beal. Connects from 3-point range. Beal's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fan?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
5 on the clock. Here's Grimes. Washington with the rebound.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Now the pass to Beal. And here's Porzingis. The kick out to Wright. Here's Hachimura. Wright, the pass to Hachimura. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. This is it to Barrett. It's Robinson high post. He's against Porzingis. Robinson passes to Randall. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Wizards leading by 7. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Porzingis and Wright kicks to Avdia. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Wright. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Randall passes to Brunson. Tapped in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Offensive rebound. Porzingis kicks to Avdia.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Beal, guarded closely. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 7 to the paint. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Barrett, no good. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. 1:07 left in the first half. Steps back. Runs in the pass to Robinson. Right against Brunson. Here's Randall. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
And right, here we go. Robinson with the block. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Grimes. Off target with his 3. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter, and that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, Rui Hachimura has got great concentration, so he's not going to let a little bit of contact disrupt his rhythm.
Brunson with it. Robinson on the wing. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Oh, off the bounce. Beal breaks down the defense.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they thanks so much, David, and we'll...
The Wizards, 27.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Morris is out there with Kispert. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Barton in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
They get it back. Toppin, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Here's Morris. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player, that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
The shot will not fall. And the Wizards now going the other way. Over to the left wing. Back to Barton. The pass to Kispert. Just 4 to shoot. And Barton gets it to go on the assist from Kispert. Barton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the rejection by Gafford. Quickly gets to Toppin. Rose gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Barton outside. Out to the right wing. Driving the lane. And the wide open shot from Morris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Reddish. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Up top, Morris. He's covered by Rose. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Kispert, the pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. A three from Morris.
Well, the active hands of Derrick Rose. Really good job making that offensive player uncomfortable.
Here's Toppin. Rebounded by the Wizards. To the inside. Here's Kispert. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That's good from Kispert.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Morris. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Wizards lead by 12. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. R.J. Barrett comes in for Reddish. And Julius Randle subbed in for Quickly. Gafford sets the pick for Morris. Out left to the wing. To the wing right side. Back to Kuzma. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuzma's got the lead up to 14 now for the Wizards.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Toppin dishes to Randle. Back to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Morris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Wizards have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And Washington making a change. Porzingis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Diaz checked in for Will Barton. And Beal subbed in for Kispert. Here's Rose. Tries again.
I like watching Hachimura use his length on the defensive end. It helps him to alter shots.
And here at the end of the third quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Knicks trail by 13. We've got Obi Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Randall. Then it's Barrett and it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. The guy gets buckets through contact out there. So tough.
Right against Randall. And Beal kicks to Avdia. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Rose with the ball. Out guarded by Porzingis. Beal against Randall. The kick out to Rose. Fires for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists in the game.
I think Derrick Rose is feared as a driver of the basketball, but boy, that three-point shot has come a long way.
Beal, the pass to right. Back to Beal. Banked in off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's right on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Beal from downtown. Good on the triple.
But Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Rose with the ball. Now Beal defending. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rose attacking. There it finds Toppin. New York moving the ball around. To the middle.
You have to love the mindset of Porzingis trying to contest every shot he can. Plays with so much energy.
And that one falls for Robinson. Robinson hits them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Right down low, working on Rose. Avdia kicks to right. Passes it to Beal. Avdia puts up a 3. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Feeds to Toppin. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Beal, the pass to right. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. Trailing by 13. Robinson kicks to Rose. Over in the corner, Randall. Pass to Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Rose. Kept alive by New York. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Pass to Beal. Top of the key, Hachimura. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
And Doris Winghoff, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is two things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
Avdia, the pass to Wright. The pass to Porzingis, and Wright kicks to Avdia. Dishes it to Wright. Over Rose. No good off the back of the rim. Knicks trail by 13.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it would be a win by a large margin for Washington.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Beal.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And the Knicks with possession. Down low, we've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Avdia. Tries it from the top of the key, and no good. And so it's the Wizards with the W. And in the win, a comfortable win in what, David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And now the Washington Wizards starters, Hachimura and Porzingis, play together up front. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. Now here's Wright. Out to Beal. 4 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Hachimura from long range. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Here's Halliburton. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Now here's Beal, tightly guarded. Right outside. Back to Avdia. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Three-pointer, Halliburton, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Wright. Beal outside. It's stolen by Halliburton. To the inside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he submitted his time in Washington for many years to come.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. It's Wright on the wing, defended by Halliburton. Three-pointer, Beal gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Woo, the air is thin out there. I mean, Beal is a very accurate deep shooter, and that forces defenders out or they'll pay.
Now here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. Here's Hield. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
Three-pointer, Beal nails it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
They get the rebound. Turner, nice move. And then Turner with the dunk.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
Here's Wright. Pass to Porzingis. Wide open look. That one no good. And Indiana will come the other way. Down low. Here's Turner. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooting.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Now here's Beal. Give him 8. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. 5 to shoot. Here's Wright. And it's Washington with another.
Boy, I appreciate how competitive Wright is. Likes taking it inside and doing his work there.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton, to the middle. Hachimura against Smith. Can't cash it in from close range. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Right with the ball. Beal outside. Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards. 8 points in the quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. And it's Wright in at the 1.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Pass to Avdia. Hachimura from long range. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana trailing here. Misses off the left iron. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested. And look at this summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history, over $240 million.
And he can't hit the second. And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Here's Beal. He's got 9. Good on the shot. Beal's got 11 points.
We all know Beal might be a shorter off guard at 6'3", but Bradley has heart. He plays way bigger than that listed height.
Halliburton misses.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And it's Porzingis off the drive. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis sees the lane. He goes right to it and through it. Very agile for a big guy.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. For 3, Smith. Unable to get that one. And it's Washington the other way. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Halliburton against Hachimura. Here's Turner. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. He has 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Right up top. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to Beal from downtown, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Here's Nembhard, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Avdia. Pass to Beal. Now here's Porzingis. Right with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Wright. Wright's got his 4th assist in this one.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looked. And we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Out to Hield, looking to end the run. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Beal. 29 seconds left in the half. Now Porzingis over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. And it's Hachimura missing.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as possible.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got Goga Batadze. T.J. McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. And it's Taylor in at the 4-man spot. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Here's Taylor, defended by Kuzma. Launches it. It's rebounded by Morris. So it's Washington now. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Barton, an easy 2 on the layup.
Excellent body control around the rim. Barton didn't let the defender distract him at all.
Indiana shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Inside. Ooh, Morris with a steal. On the break. Baseline try. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's McConnell. Here's Batadze. Pass to Matherin. McConnell from outside. He buries it from three. McConnell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Washington with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Barton. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Kispert. Offensive board. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Down low. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Morris outside. Pass to Barton. On the wing, Kuzma. Barton with it. On the wing, Kuzma. Morris right side. Counted. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
It's Dorte on the wing. Here's Taylor. Outside for McConnell. And it's off from three-point range. Washington has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the left side wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. It's rebounded by Batase. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Taylor. Back to McConnell. It's stolen by Kuzma. And here's Barton. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. Here's McConnell. It's Dorte on the wing. Oh, Morris with a steal. 1:10 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Gafford. Nice move. And the shot goes in. Gafford's got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Barton with a steal. Pass to Morris. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Batase. And for the Pacers, they're shooting only 31% in the game. Here's Dorte, guarded by Morris. Here's Taylor. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Barton outside. Morris finds Barton. McConnell against Kuzma. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
8 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And the layup is good off the glass. McConnell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And so it's the Washington Wizards firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Will Barton. Kispert is out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass Pass to Kispert. Now here's Morris. Off the mark there with a three.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Indiana calls timeout. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. Morris has gone 2 for 7 from the field. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Morris down low, defended by Halliburton. Kuzma, the pass to Gafford. And here's Kispert from the arc. And another miss by Washington.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. Rebound by the Wizards. Now Morris. Here's Kuzma. Gafford with the ball. And the dunk by Gafford.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power. So they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Morris against Halliburton. Now here's Barton. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Halliburton. For Indiana, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Morris against Halliburton. Deflects the pass. The kick out to Barton. Kuzma outside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
1:43 left in the fourth. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Morris. From deep. No good on the shot. So Indiana will take it the other way.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Wizards.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, BA. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Bradley Beal.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound. Smith misses from short range. The Wizards on offense. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Barton. Morris outside. The rebound by Turner.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And he lobs it up. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Morris with it. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking.
got Halliburton. Smith is out there with Turner. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with 2 conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Over Turner, shoots. Robinson misses.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And Halliburton circles it in.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
Brunson with it.
Pacers foul. Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Fournier, and he banks in the layup.
Fournier trying to score inside, showing off a little bit of his touch.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pain.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And Fournier kicks to Barrett. Back to Fournier. No good on the triple. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Halliburton against Brunson. Blocked again.
7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Five to shoot. Halliburton finds Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Brunson against Halliburton. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the chain.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
All free throws good from Turner. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Here's Brunson following the score by Miles Turner. The shot's good from Fournier.
No hesitation from Evan Fournier.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 3. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Randle. Lays it up and off the glass.
That's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Halliburton drives in. No good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Randle passes to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, Randle, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
To the paint. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Right side, Fournier. Pass to Brunson. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Brunson kicks to Fournier. Trying to find Brunson, gets it to him, and Jalen Smith is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson, no good. Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
To the inside, Hield, and then Hield with the tongue.
Well, nice to see Hield on the runway right there, taking flight.
Brunson scanning the floor. And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Games team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Indiana.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Knicks trail by 5. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Here's Halliburton. Plays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Pacers.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Halliburton against Brunson. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Back to Brunson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside for Halliburton. A three-pointer is right on target. It's a 9-point Indiana lead.
Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
It's Randall with the drive. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Halliburton. He's got 9. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there's some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Robinson down low. He's against Turner. He was all alone on that one. Barrett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Barrett's teammates love it when he looks to shoot from the corner. They know how dangerous he can be from deep.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 8. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Barrett. Stolen by Brunson. It's Randall with the drive. Here's Barrett. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Halliburton passes to Smith. Back to Halliburton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
And here's Fournier. He's got 5. And Randall throws it down.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, does a nice job on the finish.
Halliburton gets to Smith. To the left side wing. Nembhard, the pass to Smith. The layup missed. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Outside Fournier. To the right side. Brunson against Halliburton. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Brunson.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Randall kicks to Fournier. Outside for Randall. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Pacers, 32. The Knicks, 28.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Hartenstein. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quick. Then there's Toppin, and it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Indiana shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Toppin passes to Reddish, and the shot goes down. Reddish has got his first basket.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter.
Outside, Taylor. Throws against McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
With the step back. Rose passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
Here's McConnell. Here's Duarte. Inside. It's tipped. little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's the screen. RJ passes to Thompson. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Rose passes to Hartenstein. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Good on the three-point shots. RJ's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now the feed to Rose. Out to the wing. Takes a 3. Pacers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's McConnell. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment, obviously, was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy.
The Pacers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going for a 6.
Second team foul.
That one is off.
At the line. For Indiana, T.J. McConnell. 2.
Good on the second free throw. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now, here's Quickly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
McConnell against Rose. Batadze the pass to McConnell. A double clutch. Batadze can't hit.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And the pass to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. McConnell passes to Orte. He can't get it to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Toppin finds Quickly. Back to Toppin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Toppin just going right through the defense that time to earn a couple.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Rose against Halliburton. To the inside. Turner shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Now that's 17 points for Miles Turner.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Pacers. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands. But he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Smith Also Miles Turner out there. Buddy Hield is out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Fournier dishes to Randall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Randall, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Randall. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
New York on D. It's a 1-point game. Smith inside. He's guarded by Fournier. And then Smith with the dunk. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Up top, Fournier. Now Barrett. 6 to shoot. Down low. Hield on the double team. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels in rising up and denying those shots.
The Knicks shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. There at the pass to Robinson. Out to Barrett. A shot off that time. Good D by Hield. Halliburton passes to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Smith in the posts. Randall on him. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. They trail by 1. Here's Fournier. Brunson against Hield. Outside for Randall. He dishes it to Fournier. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Brunson. Trying to get something going. New York, no good that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Knicks trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ballgame, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Pacers leading by 3. 1:30 left here in the 4th quarter. Smith the pass to Halliburton. Randall with the block. Barrett with the ball to the middle. That's good from Randall on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Pacers call time here. They're ahead by 1. There's 1:17 left in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
All right, David, thanks. .103 left in the 4th quarter. Brunson, no good.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Outside for Randall. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Here's Turner. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
To Brunson. To take the lead. He's off from 3. Only foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. That was a fun night of basketball.
quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Now here's Wright. Hachimura outside. It's Beal on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's Abdia on the wing. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Barrett. Doesn't go that time. And Washington the other way now. Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right. Some of that has been a bit out of their control. But there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
Just 2 to shoot. Beal, no good. Randle outside. Pass to Grimes. Outside for Randle. here's Robinson, defended by Porzingis.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Now Hachimura. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. No good on the triple.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Brunson. The three ball. The rebound by the Wizards. Hachimura outside. There's the drive. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Randle. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Brunson with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Blocked again! And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Brunson on the drive. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Beal. Here's Wright. And the layup is good.
You have to account for DeLon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
Randle against Hachimura. And here's Brunson from the arc. Hachimura with a rebound. Washington trailing.
Think about the games in Tokyo and how special they were for the young Rui Hachimura. Playing in his home Japan. A chance to grow the game of basketball for Rui. Oh, my goodness.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. To the inside. It's stolen by Wright. Right side, Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
During those games in Tokyo, Doris, Rui put on a show against Slovenia and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he gave that team 34 points. And I think Rui's play in those games, obviously, and in the NBA, huge for the continued growth of the game of basketball in Japan. Just great stuff.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Pass to Grimes. Back to Randle. Puts the move on. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brunson against Wright. Up top, Beal.
New York. Quentin Grimes. First personal foul. First team foul.
Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
Tell me I'm just a finesse big man. KP with the highlight reel material.
Here's Grimes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And so it's Washington with it, following the bucket by the Knicks. Hachimura, pass to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here from the line. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks out in front. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first first shot. They're going from good to great.
At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. And it's Wright in at the 1. That's the group for Washington right now. Wright, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Outside Brunson. Randall on the screen. Brunson finds Randall. Robinson finds some space. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Pass to Grimes. Barrett with it from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Boy, R.J. Barrett has worked so hard to become a consistent three-point shooter. Go ahead, R.J., put in the work.
Right, the pass to Hachimura. To the middle. Porzingis. No good there. New York goes the other way with it. To the paint. Shot left block. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Now, before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018.
For all he did at the college level, Brunson still dropped to the second round of the NBA draft.
He did, B.A., but he showed he belonged right away. His numbers get a little bit better every season. At 6'1", he's a strong finisher close to the bucket. He can play the 1 guard. He can play the 2 guard. He can make open shots. He can get in the paint and score. Jalen Brunson is a big-time contributor to a high-quality basketball team. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Wright. Back to Porzingis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Another one falls for New York.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think he can score it, board it, but how about that pass?
Beal outside. It's tipped. Brunson against Wright. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Washington calls timeout. Here's Wright. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Avdia, guarded by Barrett. Avdia, good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
Now Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Here's Randall. There's the drive. And Porzingis with the block. It's Beal on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randall.
I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy. Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Brunson against Porzingis. There's 42 seconds left in the second period. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one. Brunson passes to Randall. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right outside. It's Beal on the wing. They get it again. Pass to Hachimura. Beal outside. It's Avdia on the wing. Clock at 6. They shoot again. Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but nowhere near in time.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Shoots. He got it up in time, but it could not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we... Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far, stifling shots left and right.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
So on the floor for New York, Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Toppin. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Kispert. Let's go with a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
And the dunk by Gafford.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Rose finds Toppin. Hartenstein a screen. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
What a smart pass by Obi Toppin. He does not let that opportunity pass him by.
And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that. Start to establish some consistency.
Here's Barton. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Rose against Morris. Quickly from outside. Here's Hartenstein. Tries yet again. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And that one drops. And the Knicks lead by 7.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Morris with it, now quickly defending. Here's Kispert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Rose. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
To the right side. Back to Hartenstein. And he dunks it down.
Well, pick. You see Rose attracting attention and hits the roller in stride.
Here's Morris. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Hartenstein. Rose outside. Back to Hartenstein. Rebound Washington.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Morris against Reddish. Martin left side. That shot is off. Good D by Rose. The Knicks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. 1:21 left in the third. Pass to Toppin. The shot no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Inside. Here's Kispert. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
A big group substitution here for Washington. Porzingis is checked in for Gafford. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma. Avdia, he's checked in for Barton. And it's Bradley Beal in for Kispert. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. Quickly outside. And Morris over to help from deep. Rose. And they recover it. Back to Hartenstein. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Hachimura, the pass to Morris. Beal, right side. With 4 on the clock. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks out in front. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. And it's Avdia in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
That's just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
Outside Barrett. Good D by Porzingis. Washington trailing. Beal goes in. Pass to Morris. Out to Hachimura. Here's Avdia. Guarded by Barrett. And here's Beal. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Hachimura.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Randall finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Here's Beal. Got a hand on it. Randall against Hachimura. Brunson passes to Randall. Back to Brunson. Randall right side. Pass to Brunson. It's deflected.
Relentless defensive energy from Drewy, able to outwork his man and send it back.
Beal. The kick out to Morris. Back to Beal. To take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11. Randall with it. Guarded now by Morris. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Wright's checked in for Washington. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Grimes. Outside Barrett. To the wing on the left. The three. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Apia. Porzingis in the post. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 5. Barrett with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Barrett. Robinson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Brunson against Wright. Here's Beal. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Randall left side. Brunson against Wright. And Brunson, here we go.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development. Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Hachimura against Randall. Pass to Barrett. Outside Brunson. Down low. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Beal, the pass to Hachimura. Now here's Porzingis. Beal outside. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
He's got to embrace the moment and Beal shining brightly.
Now here's Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Grimes. It's Barrett on the wing. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Wright finds Beal. Over to the wing. Hachimura from long range. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Now, these are the moments of responsibility that Julius Randle relishes. Now you've got to make your foul shots.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're trailing by 4. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
Off the inbound pass. No good. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. And they barely squeezed out the win here.
Dominated the league, and as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Got a hand on it.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
And the dunk by Smith.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Right with it. Right side, Beal. The short one's on the money.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he may need to take a break and recalibrate. That's his second foul in less than a minute.
And the Pacers with possession here. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Clock at 6. No good on that one. And Washington the other way now. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Now here's Kuzma. Nice move. The shot, no good. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Halliburton. Kuzma pulls it in. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside, Beal. Kuzma with the screen for Beal. Pass to Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Porzingis kicks to Avdia. The Wizards with another miss. Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signed a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
The shot's good from Smith.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Beal. Avdia dishes to Beal. Now Avdia. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton.
Well, he's got such length at 6'5" in the backcourt. Perhaps surprised the shooter there and came up with the block.
Indiana leading. Halliburton with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Here's Turner. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Halliburton for 3. No good that time. Outside, Beal. At the end of one, a closer contested game so far. Wizards out front. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for Washington.
they've really been pushing that thing in the open floor. And so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Buddy Hield. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard spot. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
Halliburton, all about getting his teammates open looks, does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Wright finds Beal. Now here's Porzingis over Turner. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Halliburton passes to Turner. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
The shot by Beal, no good. Indiana leading by 3. Halliburton passes to Smith, and Smith with the stop.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Now here's Turner. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Beal. Driving to the basket. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Kristaps Porzingis. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
And Beal kicks to Porzingis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Kuzma passes to Wright. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Now just a 1-point Indiana lead.
That's just a good example of Wright taking what the defense gives. I mean, why settle for an outside shot when there's room to work inside?
Here's Turner, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Wright finds Porzingis. Down low. Here's Avdia. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Halliburton for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 5 now.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you've got to defend him closely at all times.
Mr. Porzingis. Kuzma outside. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Possession remains Washington.
Here's Beal. 5 on the clock. drives to the hoop, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Wright. The Pacers making the shot. Kuzma outside. Now here's Beal. See right on him. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps spark the seed on that possession.
Out to Smith. And there's the pass to Heel. Stolen by Avdia. And now Avdia pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Avdia.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. And Smith with the stop.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Beal deciding where to go with it. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Takes a shot at the elbow. Beal the pass to Kuzma. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your Wizards, 24. The Pacers, 26.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. The lead is 2. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. Morris is out there with Kisper. And it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Morris passes to Hachimura. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hachimura's got his first bucket in this one.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive play. Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
No, a bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
That won the NBA because they just won on the basket from Morris.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
But when it comes to running the pick and roll, Monte Morris is more than capable, isn't he?
Yeah, Kevin, he's got such great feel and pace. See, that's what some young players don't understand. You can't go 100 miles an hour all the time. You got to play with pace as well as smarts. And he's got a really good feel for how to navigate those 2 areas well.
So it's the Wizards now, following the score by Indiana. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Taylor's shot, good. Taylor's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now, here is Morris. And here is Hachimura. And it's Barton atop the key. Morris finds Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Barton is athletic and has great vertical, so he's terrific at throwing it down when he gets close to the basket.
Here's Duarte. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Monte Morris with the foul.
First personal.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Shot from the inbound. Taylor's shot, good.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully too.
McConnell against Morris. Now here's Barton. He started close.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Washington calls timeout. Wizards trail by 7. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Hachimura. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the athleticism on display. You got to enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
McConnell. There's Bitadze. And that one is hammered home.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Hachimura. The Pacers making the shot. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off McConnell. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kispert, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In transition, here come the Wizards. Morris passes to Hachimura. Rejected by Taylor. McConnell against Barton. Passes to Arte. Drains the three-pointer. Arte's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Oh, you got to love that action.
Washington calls timeout. Wizards trail by 8. Now, here's Avdia. 6 points for him. Halliburton with the steal. Pacers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 and 2 so far.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Into the lineup for your Willie Hachimura.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pacers lead by 9. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it. With his dynamite passing skill.
This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Miles Turner. Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's not. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes the original. Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Times, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David. Both free throws good from Smith. Wizards trail by 8. Bright with it. Outguarded by Hield. Halliburton against Hachimura. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Turner. To the paint and stolen by Wright. Here's Beal. Pass to Kuzma. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Halliburton against Wright. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Wright against Halliburton. And the dunk by Porzingis.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Halliburton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Washington calls timeout. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Trailing here by 8. And Wright kicks to Beal. Wright. Great positioning on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Halliburton with it. Inside. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Hey, there's nothing more embarrassing than missing a dunk, but even more so when it's a solo effort.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Timeout called the Pacers. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Halliburton passes to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And Wright kicks to Hachimura. Back to Wright. Wizards passing it around to the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Great execution by Porzingis, showing you he can get it done in the clutch.
Halliburton against Wright. Inside. Here's Smith. It's deflected. And here we go. Washington fast break. Hachimura leading the charge. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Hield the pass to Turner. Empty move. Washington with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. There's Kuzma. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Turner looking around. Hield the pass to Turner. Over Porzingis. Another shot. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, He can be a good defender.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kuzma.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Oh, man! What a finish!
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Right dishes to Beal. There's the pass to Porzingis. The rebound by Halliburton. Here's Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And then Smith with the dunk.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And finished off by Beal.
That's a huge basket. Beal showing why you can build your franchise around him. He is that special.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
In the first of 2, no good. Break.
I like seeing Halliburton step to the line in these situations. I mean, I think it's part of his growth and development as a player, and it'll really help him in the long run.
Washington calls timeout. They trail by 5. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A wide open look here for Porzingis. No good on the quick 3. And so the Pacers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had...